What's up, guys? We're live today talking about the news that arrest warrants have been issued for Jalen Carter, star former UGA football player, potential top pick in the upcoming draft. I just want to talk about kind of what those offenses are, and what he could be facing as far as punishment goes, and what the ties really are. So there are warrants for reckless driving and for racing. So the good news here, if there is any in a sad situation like this, someone lost their life, and others are injured, and now we've got a man with a bright future who's been charged. There are very few, silver linings here, right? It's an incredibly sad situation, but for Mr. Carter, his charges are both going to be misdemeanor charges, meaning they carry up to a maximum of 12 months in jail, $1,000 fine on these. They can be consecutive, so he's facing 2 years in county jail. It just means he's facing it. Doesn't mean that he's going to get that. He is not charged with being in the car where the accident happened or where the life was lost. So the allegations are that he was in a separate vehicle, unclear whether he was by himself or not, that was engaged in racing with the car that ended up wrecking and unfortunately causing someone's death. Obviously not good timing for Mr. Carter with this news coming out, with the draft coming up. Who knows how it will affect that? But from just a pure criminal law standpoint, facing 2 years in jail, he is guaranteed to get a bond because the courts have to set bond on misdemeanors. So in the lead up to the draft, there's no chance of bond being denied by the judges. They must grant him a bond on misdemeanor charges such as the ones he is charged with. Additionally, when something like this happens, you get word that warrants have been issued. What that means is that Mr. Carter is going to have to surrender himself, turn himself in to the Athens Clarke County Sheriff's Office, and surrender himself on those warrants, at which point he'll be booked, fingerprinted, and then a judge will grant him bond either at first appearance, or there may be preset bonds that happen sometimes in misdemeanor cases. So this is one of those where obviously a big name here in Georgia, especially for those who are football fans, is Jalen Carter, or supporters of UGA in general, know about the sad incident from after the national championship game, and we hate to hear that there's even more sad news coming. But we're going to try to follow this and give updates on Mr. Carter's situation as it proceeds. He's obviously presumed innocent, just like anybody charged with a crime. There's certainly been no conviction yet or a plea or anything like that, but we will see how things progress as time goes.